Hello everybody, welcome to Splash Bros with me, Lampies and Cbreezy.
Hey guys, welcome to Splash Bros. It's like Lumpy's just said. Today we're gonna talk a little about our personal top fives. Yeah, that's just basically what today's video is gonna be.
Yeah, so I just want to say, so me and Cbreezy, we don't know which, it's like I don't know what is his top five and he doesn't know what's my top five. So this is like literally, we're going to do it and then we're going to discuss what we think. And yeah, it's actually just going to be fun. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah, and first full disclaimer: this is our own personal opinions on our current top five players in the NBA. So if you feel different, you can let us know. But this is our own personal opinion. So don't judge us too much. It is going to be controversial because every guy sees something different in an NBA player. And personally, for me, this is my top five, and Lumpy's top five. Own personal opinion. So tell us what yours is, and don't hit too hard on us because I can promise you this is going to be a controversial list. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start, but I think let's start from 5 to 1, like
Yes,
from
definitely.
number 5 to 1. So I will go with my number five. So my number five is LeBron James. I
Okay.
think,
Okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I think he did well so far in the season. I think he played well. And when AD joined the team, it went better with the Lakers from last year, where they weren't even in the playoffs, and then now in the first in the West. So, yeah, he has a lot of assists. Again, I'm going to say, don't judge me or don't, yeah, but he has a lot of assists because of AD, because he has someone that can finish. That's my opinion. And yeah, for his age, I think he's still top five in the league at the moment. I think if KD and Steph and Clay were in this league, I don't think he would be in my top five. That's just my opinion. Okay, Steve, is your number five?
Yeah, just quickly on Raban. I mean, he's been very good. I mean, he doesn't seem to digress that much. He's leading the league in assists. He's been playing good. He's been playing well, and I can understand you putting him at five. A lot of people will put him either one or two, but let's be realistic. He's been good, but personally for me, he's been better. So my number five is an interesting one. I bet you didn't see him coming, but he definitely deserves a lot more love than he's getting at the moment, and he's not given love. But it is the Joker, Nikola Jokic.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Okay,
Okay.
so I went for Jokic because last season the Nuggets were through the whole season, almost the whole season, were either first or second in the West. This season they were constantly second in the West. They're currently now third, but they've been a top three side for the past 2 years. Jokic is an all-star. He had a slow start to the season, but since his slow start, he's got into his stride. He's an all-star. He's one of the best passing bigs ever. He can shoot. He can finish. He gives you 20 and 10. He also has good rebounds. I mean, he's a 7-footer who can pass. I mean, he's doing fantastic with the Nuggets in the Western Conference. And the Nuggets have a good team, but second best player to Jokic is Jamal Murray. And just look at the rest of the Western Conference. Second best players in the Western Conference are players like, either LeBron James or Anthony Davis, how you see it, Paul George to Kawhi Leonard, James Harden to Russell Westbrook. Those are the second best players. And then you've got Jokic, whose second best player is Jamal Murray, and he's up there with the big guys. So I'm giving Jokic the love he deserves. I think he's a top five player. He's definitely top 10. Last season, he finished top 10 in All-Star voting, actually received a few All-Star MVP votes. Sorry, not All-Star, but I think he deserves a lot of love.
Yeah, definitely one of the best centers in the league at the moment. No, you can't yeah, argue with that. So, my number 4, Mr. Travels himself, James Harden.
Okay.
You know, yeah, you know. Uh, I just want to say, okay, let's just go. He's a top 5 for me, he's number 4 because he can score. Okay, yeah, and I think he did good in the league so far, but he was at the high and now he's going at the low. But when he was at his high, I think he's number 4. Yeah. So I don't know actually what to say more about it, but he can hit a free, and I think he and Russell is doing good in the Rockets with Outland. So yeah, and he was also MVP. So yeah, I think he's like 4th, or that's my opinion. Yeah.
Uh, I mean, this is my personal opinion. I can completely understand putting James Harden at 4. The only thing I can criticize James Harden on is a poor efficiency. His up and down games. But
Mm,
you know,
yeah,
the only
definitely.
reason I didn't also put him at my 4 spot is because it's difficult to say who's a better player on the team currently now. Because
Yeah,
beginning
it
of the
is.
beginning of the season it was Harden, but now it's Westbrook, so it's difficult. But completely, he deserves to be there. He's a former MVP, fantastic player. Unfortunately, I do not have him at 4. Like I just said, my number 4 is a guy a lot of people would put higher, and a lot of people would also maybe put lower, but I think he would most likely be in everyone's top 10. It is the Claw Kawhi Leonard. Okay. Uh, last
Nice.
season's
Yeah.
last season's Finals MVP. He's the best player on the Clippers. He's one of the best teams in the NBA. Definitely, if he doesn't um, rest so much, if he doesn't do load management, he would have already been an MVP probably, or in the MVP conversation, and also the Defensive
Mm,
Player of the Year. He's also a former Defensive Player of the Year winner. So fantastic to player going both ways. He has been fantastic. That's why I put
yeah.
him at 4. And that's just my opinion. I think he's number 4. I don't think he's higher. I don't think he's
Okay.
lower. I think it
Yeah, I
suits him well.
think he definitely contributed to the Raptors winning last year. Definitely,
A
definitely.
lot.
And I think he's good. Like you said, load management. Maybe if he just played more, who would have known?
Yeah, yeah.
like his stats and all that stuff. We don't know. Okay, my number 3. Maybe some guys will put him at number 2. Yeah, he's definitely a top 3. Just gonna say it. But I'm putting him at number 3 is Mr. Luka Doncic. Don't know. I don't
Okay.
pronounce stuff that good. But I'm putting him there. You just look at the Mavs. Look what he's done for the Mavs. He's a shooter. He's a triple double. I think he can be the next Russell maybe, with like the triple doubles and all that, because he just has the passing, the shooting. Yeah, he has the length for the rebounds.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, I think he's a good package. I think he and Porzingis can go far with the Mavs. He's still, like you said, like we both agree, he's still a sophomore, so he has a lot more to develop. But for his age, he's still doing good. So yeah, I think maybe a future MVP, definitely.
Yeah,
Uh,
scary player.
so yeah, he's really good. Yeah,
Yeah, it's scary how good he is this young. Completely understand him. He's definitely top 3 player. My number 3 also looks a little bit different. My number 3 is the brow, Anthony Davis, and this is just plain and simple. Um, he's the best player for me on the best team in the Western Conference. He leads the league. He leads the team in every statistical category, almost all the major ones except for assists. He has just been fantastic. His rebounds are dipped a little bit this season, but his points per game is still looking fantastic. What a
yeah,
play he's been this season. He's been fit, he's been healthy. And before he came to the Lakers, they were not even in the playoffs. This season, the first in the West. And I think a lot of credit goes to Anthony Davis. It was difficult for me to decide who should be 3 or 4 between Kawhi and Anthony. But at the end of the day, I put Davis at number 3 ahead of Kawhi Leonard. purely based on how the team is performing as the Lakers, and the Lakers are first in the Western Conference. So I gave
So
him the
yeah,
edge at this moment,
definitely.
and I think he's a top 3 defensive player of the year as well as Kawhi Leonard. So it's a difficult decision, but I have the Brow up there. He's just been
No,
fantastic.
no, definitely. Okay, my number 2 is 80. So
Oh
I
yeah,
just put
AD.
him at 2. So the Brow. Where you put
Mm,
him free. I just put him at 2 because, like, what he did for the Lakers,
yeah,
like you just said, like where they were last, they weren't even in the playoffs. So look where they're now. And I think, like you also just said, credit goes to Anthony for what he did. It's just, I think he's really good. So that's why I'm putting him at 2, because also they're first in the West. And yeah, he's just, he's good. Yeah,
okay. Best player on the team for me.
definitely. Yeah, for me
And
also. It's maybe a bit controversial, but I think
it's
if
a lot,
I
but
personally think if he wasn't there, they wouldn't be first to the West. It's just
no,
as easy
definitely
as
not.
that. Because now LeBron has someone that can finish and score. Yeah, that's just how it
And
is.
take the load off of his shoulders as well. And
Yeah,
that's what
definitely.
Anthony Davis has done, and
Yeah, and I think
carried the team well.
like AD gets a bit is in the shadow of LeBron, where I think he shouldn't be because he's doing so well for the team. Definitely, I just want to say it. He's definitely. I think he has the capability to be an MVP
Yeah,
in
definitely.
the coming
If
seasons or in the future.
if it
Yeah,
wasn't for the explosion of guyness, he probably would have stand the good chance to win.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so
Okay,
moving on, my number 2, or 2 and 3 are just switched around. My number
future.
2 is
I thought so.
Luka, the wonder boy. Look, Lambert already said a lot about Luka. There's not much more to say. At the end of the day, he's a generational talent. He could possibly be the next face of the NBA. He's in his
Mm.
second season and he's almost putting up prime Russell Westbrook stats, which is just insane. I mean, the guy's not even, I don't think he's even 21 yet. Uh, this guy is just on a different level. I don't want to hype him too much up. It's still early days, but if you just look at his potential, this guy could possibly be the GOAT. I don't know, maybe too far. I mean,
Oof,
don't
that's
judge
a
me,
big,
but
big, big,
big
big,
statement, but true. I mean,
statement. Yeah.
this guy is putting up the same numbers as what Jordan did and LeBron did. He's putting up better numbers than those guys. He's putting up 28 points per game
Yeah.
in his second season. And I mean, it's
Mm.
not 20 points per game on bad efficiency. That's solid efficiency. And never mind the 28 points per game. He's also grabbing 9 assists and 9 rebounds, which is just insane. The guy's 20 years old. I mean, let's just think about the potential. This guy's 20 years old, and we're already talking about him as a top 5 player in the NBA.
Yeah. No, that's
He,
insane. That's
he
insane.
hasn't he hasn't even reached his prime yet, and we're
Yeah,
already
no, that's
talking
insane.
about him as a top 5 player. That's just
Hopefully, let's just say,
blows my
hopefully
mind.
injuries and all that
Yeah,
stuff doesn't,
let's
uh,
hope he's
let's
yeah,
say, he doesn't touch wood for that guy, really.
yeah,
Doesn't go
definitely.
to like a D-Rose. You understand?
Yeah, we
Like the
you
same.
never want to
Hopefully.
yeah you never want to wish
Never,
injuries.
never, 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 never. Okay, so we both know, you guys, if you're watching this you both know which is going to be our number 1, and that's
There
Giannis
was no question.
Antetokounmpo, the
There was
Greek
never yeah.
freak. There's never, you can't even argue this. I don't even know if there isn't the other MVP for this season, really, in my eyes. I don't know what you think, Cbreezy.
Uh,
Um,
no, no. I mean, LeBron had a late push, but I think that was more the media. Like I said, Harden and Doncic in the beginning of the season, in the beginning of the season, I rode the Doncic train for a little while until the Bucks just didn't lose. So,
yeah, they
he's
won.
look, this guy's insane. He's playing less minutes this season and putting up better numbers.
Yeah,
What
and
what
like
more can you say?
for
What more
me,
can you say?
Yeah, and for me, just also, a MVP is someone that improves on his how can you say his stats. You can say, like you said, less minutes but more points, and also he's free from the 3 point. He improved also. I think like yeah, it's just he's just the best in the league at the moment. I don't
He
think there's
shot
anyone that can
better.
top him.
He shot better. He's also been fantastic defense. He's grabbed more rebounds as well. I mean, this is less minutes than last season, and he's putting up better numbers. His points per game is up. His blocks is up, and his rebounds are up. I also think his assists is up. His 3 point percentage is up. And I mean, this is a guy that still hasn't reached his best. He's
Yeah,
still about 4 to 5 years away from being 30, and that's also scary. I mean,
that's crazy.
like
Yeah,
I said for Luca, I mean, he also has a good case to be one of the best players, top five ever. I mean, he's probably going to grab the MVP this season. All he needs now is to solidify himself as one of the great. Is he needs rings. He needs to win championships, and that is what all the greats need. But at
yeah,
the end of the day, I could see him winning a couple of more MVPs. I mean, who's going to stop him at this stage? Until Luca isn't, about I would say until Luca isn't 22, I don't think Luca has a chance. So I think next 2 seasons might as well just go to Giannis. Don't want to
yeah,
set it in stone, but it's difficult to argue against a player who's increasing but playing less. So that's
yeah.
just
You can't. Yeah, it's
you
just
can't
yeah.
even.
But yeah, guys, that's our top fives. Hope you find it interesting. Leave a comment. Let us know if you don't agree with us. Yeah, we will be yeah answering your questions. And remember to like and subscribe. From me, thank you for watching. If you're here, and yeah, Cbreezy, your turn.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, this is our own personal opinion. This is Lumpy's feels about this is his top five. This is my top five. And there's probably going to be a lot of guys saying, yeah, but how can you not put LeBron? For me, when you make a top five and you, for example, don't put Kawhi in, I'm like, how can you not put Kawhi in? So it's just a personal opinion how you feel about a player. A lot of people see different things in players. So at the end of the day, this is my top five. Tell me what yours is. And once again, thanks for watching. There will be content dropping soon. And from the Splash Bros, just eat that jumper.
Cheers, boys.